And hello, I am excited for this one. I have been excited for this one for multiple weeks. Welcome to not only Pokemon Colosseum, but the start of our playthrough through the entire Colosseum series. That is 2 games and a bonus disc. So we're going to be doing that. And actually, this is a perfect time. As Rivetta said in chat, they've never actually played this one, and a lot of people haven't. So I've run together a little bit of an intro video, just talking a little bit about what to expect during this playthrough. So without further ado, let's play it. For a franchise that has been around for as long as Pokemon, it's interesting that the general tone of the games has never really shifted. Every time you enter the world, it's cheerful, friendly, full of helpful people who just want to see you succeed in your goals. That seems to be the premise for every single game, except for 2 of them. Pokemon Colosseum and its sequel, Gale of Darkness, really do shift the tone that the game brings you. Instead of being a happy, cheerful environment full of friendly people, you're instead met by shady townsfolk in gritty cities constructed of scrap metal. The game's central mechanic revolves around theft, and tones in this game are just all over the place, going into topics such as abuse of power and even genetic manipulation. Things that would never fly in a Pokemon game today. Pokemon Colosseum is also considered by many to be the most difficult Pokemon game in the franchise. It might have to do with the fact that you have to rely on double battles, or it might have to do with the fact that your supply of Pokemon is limited. But either way, it is a strange change of pace for what is generally an extremely kid-friendly game. Many people say that the Pokemon Colosseum series is underappreciated and a true gem, but did it really stand the test of time, or is it more nostalgia, clouding people's feelings about this game? Well, there's only one way to find out. Join me as we play through Pokemon Colosseum and Gale of Darkness. And there you go. A brief, very brief intro about Pokemon Colosseum, the series. That script originally was going to be like a 30-minute video. I might make that eventually one day, but for now I decided to, just give you a little bit of a briefing, and I'll explain as we go all the crazy stuff. Anyway, let's switch over here, and without further ado, let's go. It's time for Plogomon. Alright. Well, sorry, the nostalgia's hitting me a bit hard. This game, woo boy, where do I start on this game? So, I picked this game up almost day and day of release, and I remember I did not have a GameCube memory card big enough to actually save my data, so I left this game on. I got to the final boss, left it on overnight, and we had a power outage. I've never actually beaten this game, but we will have to find out. Let's go for it. Let's do it. This time we will have a working memory card, though. All right. I really don't see anything here we need to worry about. One thing to say is this Pokemon Colosseum is its own thing, but it is technically a sequel to Pokemon Stadium on the 64. As such, it does have a full-on battling simulator in the game. However, what makes Colosseum its sequel so interesting is a story mode. That is what we're going to be playing. I'm just going to say it right now. We are not 100%ing this, at least Colosseum. The reason is that being able to 100% this game requires like an 8-hour grind, as well as having to be extremely lucky with RNG or just save scumming. That is not what this series is going to be. This series is going to be about the experience of the game. Canonically, the character's name is Wes, so we're going to go ahead and stick with that. I'm just going to let this cutscene play out. Alright, let's have a brief conversation about what just happened. Unlike any other Pokemon game, we are no longer starting in a small town. We have a backstory. We just committed destruction of property alongside theft. We also already have Pokemon. We actually start out with the two evolutions that were primarily in Gen 2, being Umbreon, which is going to be a more defensively bound Pokemon, and of course Espeon, which will be a special attacker. Oh my god, what is the sensitivity right now on this? What is happening? Hold up. Something's going on my controller. I'm just gonna re-plug it in real fast. What is happening here? Hold up. Let me just... Yeah, okay. Alright, might be something to look into. I don't know what is happening with the stick. It is being very sensitive or something. Okay. We will deal with that. As long as it does not persist into the controls, it does. What? What is happening? Oh no. Hold up. I'm gonna go, okay. So here's what we're gonna do real fast. We're gonna go ahead and, I have one other controller that is plugged in. I'm wondering if maybe, just maybe, it is grabbing from that. I'm also gonna real fast reconfigure my dead zone. Well, to be fair, I didn't think that we would need to worry about this, personally. Okay, we're looking... I think we're looking good now. Okay, that fixed it. Anyway, back to... Oh, shit, hold up. Let me switch back over here. Alright. So yeah, no, Spookerman, you have it exactly. We have committed several felonies. Also, one thing you'll kind of see about this game is the world that we start in is not necessarily... We're not in a small town, and we're also... We're not necessarily here in a world of green forests and hills. It's more... Well... Hold that thought. Well, our crimes have been found out. Also, I will say, one thing that this does have, consistent from all the other Pokemon, is the villain team name is stupid. So, you know, at least some things are the same. No, totally not. Nope. Nope, nope, nope. Yep, don't know. Yep. Alright, let's see. Prime doesn't pay. Nope, something going on, Nello? Snag it. Yeah, again, you know, it is a Pokemon game. No, I'm not. Let's take another look at our Pokemon real fast. So yeah, as I said before things happen, Umbreon and Espeon, they both do run Synchronize. Right now, Umbreon's move pool is not necessarily good. Espeon, though, with Confusion and stuff, would be good. Also, unlike any other Pokemon game, our Pokemon start at level 25. I can't remember if we start with any items. We do actually start with a good amount of items. We will have to make the most of that. Let's see, do we have anything else? No, we just have some starting items. Good. It has been a while. We also do have a PDA, including we have email. We're just going to go with that one. Alright. Anyway, time for adventure. Anyway, meet Willie. You'll know him because he has pink hair. Alright, so, it is time that we delve into the things that make Pokemon Colosseum Pokemon Colosseum. One of the biggest things you'll notice right away is that this is a double battle. Every single fight in this game is a double battle. This opens up a lot of new strategies and kind of ensures that even if you've played previous Pokemon games, you're going to have to rethink how you play it because everything's a double battle format. But right now, this is the first battle in the game, and as such, it is relatively simple. Nothing really going for it. Alright. So we're actually just going to completely go for offense on here. Alright. And with that, the first battle is done. Phoenix City, to the west. Well, let's go. To the world map! So I guess maybe now is the best time to say the Ori region, which is where we are right now, is actually loosely based on Arizona, Bend, Nevada, California, that general location. As a Phoenician myself, I connect very much with this. Yeah, no, people say that Gen 5 was the first American Pokemon, but they forgot about this one. Anyway, we talked about destruction of property and theft and such. How do you feel about kidnapping? Possibly human trafficking? Yeah, no. This is by far the most mature tone that a Pokemon game has ever had, and I think probably the most mature a Pokemon game ever will be. I don't think they're ever going here again. One nice thing about this game, which I guess they did, but thank goodness, if you line up your attack on both the same Pokemon and you wipe it out, such as this scenario, you actually, your other Pokemon will target the next in line. Seems like a small detail, but man, this game would be a lot worse if it wasn't for that. Alright, well, we got our first level up in the game. Despite this game honestly being so weirdly odd in tone from the core Pokemon, all of the Pokemon mechanics are the exact same in terms of EVs and IVs, how you level up, move pools, and stuff like that. There will be some things that we'll have to adjust later on, but we will address them when we get there, when they become relevant. Also, the word Dingbat. And they're off. Alright, well, I guess we kind of have a duty to do. Or not. I guess we do have a duty to do. We have to be the edgy anti-hero, and the word hero is in that phrase, so... Anyway, meet anime. I mean, it's more mature of a phrase. I think that's more of a mature phrase than you usually get in a Pokemon game. Anyway, canonically, her name is Rui. We'll just go ahead. We'll go for canon names and nicknamed Pokemon. I feel that's a pretty good way of doing this series. Anyway, Rui here has seen a strange Pokemon. And maybe we should go see the mayor, considering the kidnapping thing. The mayor, by the way, is one of my favorite characters. And yeah, you can tag along. Yeah, you have the ability to name her. I went with the default canon name, but you can name her whatever you want. Anyway, we can push her around if we really want to, but I don't think so. Rival character, maybe possibly. We'll find out. So we have reduced stuff, and actually, alright, Pokemon damage. Oh, they're a little bit hurt. We might as well just go. I mean, it's less of a Pokemon. It's just an RPG thing, you know? Anyway, there's a town layout here. So, the PCs in the game, they do run your Pokemon storage. However, they do have saving abilities here. Because this game is on a console and not necessarily on a, handheld, they felt like you didn't really need a reason to save your game whenever. As such, they decided to put saves at PCs. They can be used for some things. They're still getting things ready downstairs. Unfortunately, if I remember right, that is something we're not really going to be able to experience due to how this game operates. But anyway, let's get our own Pokemon. Let's get our Pokemon healed. All right. Listen, everybody's had a Gary named Butt in a playthrough. It's happened. It happens to the best of us. Anyway, we're kind of talking about this game's environment kind of being gritty and stuff. Phoenix City definitely is kind of a difference from that look. Don't worry, we will get those vibes later. Also, canonically, anime exists in the Pokemon universe. Congratulations. We now know for a fact that anime is real. This lady mentions a place called Pyrite Town. How it's a bit less Phoenix City, shall we say? Anyway, there is. Let's see. There's also something called a pre-gym here. We can't go there. We should probably go see that mayor they were talking about. Oh. Anyway. Well, hey, we were talking about this game being dark and edgy. Here's this. Here's this. I can tell when chat catches up because I know I'm just going to see you guys lose it. Anyway. Let's go. Yeah, okay, so chat's caught up now, huh? Anyway, I love this character. Here he goes. This is Escade, the mayor. She saw it. She saw a weird Pokemon. A Pokemon that punches people. No, that's the sequel. The sequel is XD. Alright. We mustn't allow thugs to do as they wish. Unlike us. Not a thug. Maybe. Ah. Is it time to go to the Pokemon Stadium? Let's go. First off, there's Jigglypuff. Yes, of course I know. No. Well, I keep hitting the A button. Ah. Okay, apparently I did know. Alright. Well, let's go. Hello there. Apparently we did not get here in time. But that is levels of nerdiness. Anyway. Our past has kind of caught up to us. Anyway, so much like a majority of ROM hacks you might find on the internet, we do play the game as an ex-evil team member. Alright. Anyway, it's time to learn about a thing. Basically, this game has something called a snag machine. Basically, there is one rule that has been on a postage sign in every single Pokemon, which is, you can't steal somebody's Pokemon. In this game, we have a machine that can. Anyway, it's time. So, it feels weird having to explain the mechanics of Pokemon, but I feel that, considering everything maybe I should. So, Pokemon is basically rock, paper, scissors taken to the logical extreme. In this case, you exploit weaknesses to do damage. In this case, Coughing being a poison type is weak against Psychic, as is Espeon's Confusion. Every Pokemon has a list set of resistances, weaknesses, things to hit neutral for. There is more intricacies to the world of Pokemon. We will get to them as we get to them. It feels weird explaining a Pokemon game's core mechanics, considering the series has been around since '96. I guess one thing to be, is this about time for me to talk about this? It is, I think. Alright, so something to talk about this game about, because we are running, oh no, okay. I thought I had something to talk about, never mind, we'll get there when we do. Japan was 96, North America was 98, was the release of Pokemon. Alright. Espeon has leveled up a bit more. Good. One of these days, by the way, we need to watch. There is a beautiful VHS promoting Pokemon to the West, and it is pretty darn good. Anyway, our new companion seems to be relatively okay with the fact of our past life. Maybe some romance in there, which, again, odd for a Pokemon game, but okay. Anyway, it's time to go shopping for some Pokeballs. Yeah, it's on YouTube. I think every version of it, though, has, like, the Pokemon intro opening is on there, and it's usually removed because, you know, YouTube content? Alright, anyway. Let's go shopping. Then why do you come here? I'm sorry, is that Pokemon paint up front there? Just big paint cans. Okay. That's all in town. Excuse me, Pokeballs? There are no Pokeballs here. How do you capture... well, there are analog capture cards, and then you could also use a converter. There are ways to capture stuff from VHS. It's just a standard output, so you can use a capture card and plug it in. Pokeballs? No. All right. Well, they've basically flat out said you can't really get Pokeballs in town here. So we're gonna the place where we were, they sell them. Also, bad news, our Pokemon no longer ride shotgun. So Willie's the reason that they found us, huh? He blabbed. Fantastic. Alright. Yeah, give me some supplies, please. Now, what are you talking about? It's Future Bike. Anyway, there's no conflicts. I guess something that I should just tell you now, because the game kind of hints at them. The Ori region is bizarre in that there are no wild Pokemon. Absolutely none. We got 5, but we're gonna get 5 more. So we'll have a good stock of about 10. Alright. Let's get into it. Alright, back to Phoenix City. Oh. What has happened? We'll talk about that in a second, Revettis. Anyway. Sounds like the mayor might... Excuse me. Sounds like the mayor might be in trouble. So we'll go ahead and we will, let's go give him a hand here. I forgot he shows up this early. Alright, well, welcome to the best part of Pokemon Colosseum. Well, we'll come back to that later. Just for now, enjoy the moment. Anyway, back to this one. This man has variety. Alright. So, we have a few things we do here, but I think the best, honestly, is probably going to be just going for a general purpose all-out attack on one and then take out the other. Lotad is generally a weaker Pokemon than the Wimster, so we're going to let the Lotad live and do a cycle of damage on us. Alright, and that Lotad is kind of bulky. But Umbreon doesn't necessarily do a lot of attack right now, so... we should probably be able to take him out, yeah, just like that. Umbreon has the advantage of being extremely powerful early game. Alright. We've got him taken down. Alright, well, it's time for Trudley. Alright. So, Trudley's not too bad. I have to do this in the wrong order. We're going to do that instead. Alright, we should be able to take out the Spinarak. The Duskull, we might have to do a second hit on him. We might be able to take him down in one, though. Going to kind of be dependent on luck. Anyway, it's time.
Anyway, we just got punched by a Pokemon. Alright. Duskull was still an issue, like we expected. Take that out, and then we're just going to go for a light hit on this one. Alright, so that's about what type of damage we're expecting out of that. Alright, Dust goes down, so we can focus our efforts on this one now. Oh! Oh, dear. Okay. Okay, so we're doing this now. Alright! That just happened. Oh, don't do this to yourself. Alright. Okay! Okay! Okay. This is... good. Okay. This is getting a bit more tense than I thought. But alright. Let's compose ourselves. And here we go. There is one thing that most separates Pokemon Colosseum from any other game in the entire franchise. Which is this. Let's catch somebody else's Pokemon. Oh, let's see if we get lucky, because if he breaks out, we're probably fucked. Alright, we got him. We got him. We have now done a crime. And he's run away. So we've done thievery. Oh, let's check out our new friend. So you will see something here that is bizarre. A heart gauge. This will become more relevant as we do. All we need to know is the door to its heart is tightly shut. Also, it knows a single move. Shadow Rush. Which is, well... Shadow Rush. We'll get more into the ins and outs later. As it becomes relevant, we will be able to talk more. Hi, can I help you? Are you the mayor's wife, or is something shady going on? Make up your own fan fictions about the mayor of this city. Anyway, we need to go heal. We need to go heal very badly, in fact. Alright. Well, we're all healed up. Oh, excuse me. Gosh, I am one of those people that just says excuse me to inanimate characters in games. I just have to. Alright, so we have a bit of a choice here. And by a bit of a choice, I mean I'm making this call because this game is extremely difficult. So when you have a limited choice of party members, it is very important that you make the right choice, and we're making this choice. Alright, let's get into it. And right away, we have our target. And a Grimer. Alright. So I'm actually just going to take out this Grimer first. And I mean, it's a Grimer, so it will go down easy. There's also a Splink out here. Shouldn't be too bad. Let's go Lava. Gonna be using Shadow Rush again. And yeah, it's going to do a lot. And for Taunt, honestly, it was kind of a wasted turn more than anything. We will really find a use for Taunt eventually, but for right now, against what I'm doing for it, it won't really do much. This Quiblava is going to be a bit of a pain. And it's going to be barreling. Okay, good. That's just why I didn't want, honestly. This Splink should go down. No! It's survival. Oh, don't use Torment. Okay, good. Good. I can live with this. Alright, and on Umbreon. Umbreon is a fantastic tank in, I mean, every game he's been in, basically. He's going to be super useful, basically. Try biting, and then we'll probably throw up a Reflect, because he is going to be hitting us with defensive moves. Let's see, he's going to be throwing out Smoke Screen. Luckily, we don't really need to worry about that all that much. We're about to have our fingers crossed. I'm about to run Bite on this, which I don't know if this will be good or not. Please live. Okay, he's in there still. Looks like we can probably get him one more time. Ah, Torment. Oh, no. Okay. Well, Return will be good. Return should not kill. Unless we get a critical, in that case, we're doomed. But we're good there. And good. Quiblava using Smoke Screen. Alright. We actually have this set up the exact way we want to. Alright, well, he's down in the red, so we're going to attempt to catch. This one can be a little bit more annoying than the previous one. Alright. Let's see if we can get this in one. I'm feeling lucky. Alright, that's what we'd like to see. Anyway, some backstory. These weird Pokemon, they're made fighting by artificially closing the door to its hearts. Which, you know, is kind of cutesy way of saying what they're really doing, but also what the fuck? Anyway, that's the kind of game we're in right now. We're in the genetic manipulation. Welcome. We're gonna go heal real fast. All right. Okay. Let's get back into it. Alright. Well, one thing that I guess you should know is that there are 3 exits in this town. There were 3 trainers. Each of them will be having one of the Gen 2 starters. We went with Cold Lava because there are going to be better water and grass types for us later throughout the game. We are also going to go ahead and we are going to be switching out Umbreon for now. with the Quivlava. Quivlava, we want to start working on right away, basically. Alright, and real fast, I am recording this to put up on YouTube, so we're just going to do a split right here.